Good. I don't want to get too young because I don't want to start administration. I'm kind of glad that's gone.
I thought the only thing that mattered was my insulin intake. That's what I thought this whole thing was about, you know? So that's why I didn't worry about chewing her. But I'm starting to see now that it's different, and the alcohol is just not. I'll never, you know, I'll always be conscious about my eating for the rest of my life and drinking. I know what's good to eat now, which I had no idea before, and I don't even deserve to be here, and I never have. Like, I don't deserve this, you know, what you guys have given me. And I thank you out of the goodness of everyone's heart. It's been great. And I thank you guys for everything you've taught me. For taking me down to 5 units of insulin, which I never thought would happen in my entire life.
The bottom line is, are we willing to make that one little decision to go from here to here in our consciousness that allows the healing to happen? It's all within us to allow that to happen. There's no mystery, there's no secret. All you have to do is change your heart, change your ways. It's all there in front of our noses, and we've already experienced it. It's beautiful.
Just this 1 month, the transition's been so dramatic. I mean, I can't believe the changes that I've experienced. Gabriel read the blood report yesterday, and I am a normal human being, and all my readings were normal, everything. This, as far as I'm concerned, was just a true miracle. Who could ever have thought about all this stuff happening in a month? Just eating God's food, you know, natural, enzymatic food, the natural enzymes. God, I've missed so much in my life. You know, and I hope to impress with my children the right way to do this living here, you know, and be healthy and be clear. I want to see my son get married. I want to see him have children. I want to know his children. I want to be around for a while, my daughter, and I want to see her son grow up. Those are all the wonderful things, the real things in life, and I don't want to miss it. So God gave me another chance here to live my life over again.
I love you, Bill!
You don't have to do this for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days for your life to be able to improve. You just need to take it a step at a time. As they say, baby steps. Take a little baby step and you'll start feeling better. You'll do more, and you'll do more, and you'll do more.
In the beginning, just eliminate all things white from your diet. Eliminate the sugar, eliminate the white flour. If you can't eliminate it totally, cut back tremendously on the dead meat products. Begin to eliminate that kind of thing and begin to add living food.
So I really came here to lose weight. So I lost a little weight, but I gained more life for my kids, for my husband, and more knowledge. I learned a lot about myself, my addiction to food, my love affair with food, and how I had to just shift my whole mindset. America stands before you. But I'm just taking it one step at a time, with how it works with me and my budget and my family and priorities. But this is pretty big up here now. It's like I am a priority now, where I wasn't before. So the journey has been overwhelmingly rewarding.
I have this conversation with people all the time. It's like, well, if I was sick or I found out I was dying or something was wrong, I would definitely change the way I live. Then why not change the way you live now? Then you won't be sick and dying. You know, you're waiting until it's almost too late to make a difference in your own life.
People have their own struggles, and some people struggle with food really bad, you know? Some people struggle with alcohol really bad. Like, everyone just has their own struggles, but it's all pretty much the same. It was just nice learning how to get along with people. This month has been really great for my body, you know. Like, I think my body's really been healed a lot. From what I see, after this month, I see this as a potential cure for type 1.
If you feed people real food, with as much raw food as you possibly can, you're going to change the quality of health in this country. I believe that more than 50% of diseases will go by the wayside.
Everything in my body is working fine. My pancreas is working. It's giving me the insulin I need because I have not had insulin since I left Sarasota, Florida. My goal now is to stay as close to raw as possible.
You ready?
No, but I'm gonna be ready. I hate leaving this place. I don't want to leave. I have support here. Home, I won't have any support. My grandchildren, their mom, when she doesn't feel like cooking, she's gonna bring some fast food in the house. But I'm ready. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the challenges that I have set up in my head. So I'm kind of excited about it, but I'm really excited about seeing how I can get this into my community. I don't see why the doctors don't know about this, because I'm going to tell mine when I get back.
Wherever you are right now, with diabetes, with suffering, with pain, with cancer, with disease, with frustration, with doubt, there is a way out. You decide it. You choose.
It's so weird how people are so skeptical about raw food. I talked to one of my friends today. I was like, you know, I'm cured, right? And I'm off my insulin. Oh, you better be careful with that. You know, you should see a doctor when you get home. I was like, yeah, you would say that because you know you don't understand what raw food is. No matter what anybody else says to me, I know what I'm feeling, and I know what I felt before. I know what it was like getting up every hour and having to go to the bathroom. I know what it was like to start losing my vision. I know what it was like to lose 20 pounds and have to take a 3-hour nap every time I ate. I know what that was like. I don't have that anymore, and I don't need medication to not have to feel that way. That's amazing. It may not be for everyone, but for me, this works. And from what I've seen here, everyone who really tried it and put their effort into it, it works for them too.
Well, what's happened to you? What's happened to your, let's see, your weight? Wow. You've lost 25 pounds.
But
So you're not taking anything for your diabetes?
I'm not taking anything for my high blood pressure, nothing else. And I feel good.
Discontinued your insulin. Now, this diet that you learned, where was it? Out in Arizona?
It's out in Arizona.
Wow. Well, I'm impressed.
There's going to be a presentation on raw food here in Sarasota. I will find out where it's going to be and call it into you.
Okay.
Because I plan to be there. So I'm going to see if I can be a support person for those who want to learn. Because there's so many people now all over the country who's plagued with this thing.
I mean, you can chase them around with medicines and try and get it down. You're just chasing your tail, though. The fundamental thing in treating diabetes is what you put in your mouth, what you've learned. And my God, you look like a different person.
I feel like one.
You look great.
I feel like one.
Give you a hug. You're something else. You really are.
Thank you.
How do we ship all my patients to Arizona?
When I got back to Baltimore, I tried to share with everyone the raw food experience.
I didn't know anybody was going to be here. I wouldn't
Oh, they can have a nice salad too. You want to try some? Want to try some granola? I made granola, and it was funny because I recall the parents saying, they're not going to like that. I was like, don't say that. Let them try it. Don't influence them. You know, let them try it and see if they like it or not. It's good. That's all right. He's going to have all the energy. You're going to be good to go.
No, it tastes good.
It does taste good? I'll let you take some home, all right?
Okay.
I'll let you take some home. And they actually liked it. The kids liked the granola and so forth. And at that point, I made raw lasagna. I also had salad and stuff like that. Thank you, Lord, for the food that you have given to us and allowed to be prepared. Please let this food be nourishing to our bodies and allow the nutrients to be assimilated and incorporated into our body. Thank you. In all things, God. Amen.
Amen.
All right, let's try this and see how it tastes. It kind of tastes like lasagna.
Mm-hmm.
It tastes like a noodle.
Mm-hmm, it does.
Well, this tastes good.
The salad is real good.
A lot of the conditions we have now are because we moved to this fast food nation. Before, we would take time to make food. Now we don't do that. Raw food requires that again. You have to take the time to put your energy, your love into making food and then sharing it with others. But I tell you one thing, it's a whole lot less time involved by making food than having to spend 4 days in the hospital. So I've officially been back to Baltimore for a little over 60 days. I got blood work drawn on Tuesday. Now I'm going to get the results back. The results were amazing. Based off the lab result I had before, I was type 1. I'm not supposed to be producing insulin. This isn't supposed to happen. But as you can see from the results, I'm producing insulin. I can go from being type 1 to not having diabetes. That's incredible. Incredible. Diabetes is reversible. We have the results to show it.
What we see in this 1 month experience is everybody went off all their medications. Cholesterols all went to normal, mind sharp, clear, happy. What we're seeing is they have walked to the top of the mountain of their human potential. Their minds have come back, their bodies have come back, their joy has come back. So you now know you have a choice. That's the beauty. Diabetes is not a death sentence. Your chronic disease is not a death sentence. You can choose life and turn this around in a matter of weeks.